Hi, this is season 2 of Raga Chords. My name is Karthik Sekran, and today we'll talk about Chakravaham. Chakravaham is a Carnatic raga. It's a Sampurna raga, which means it has all 7 notes, and it is also Melakarta, that is, it is a parent raga. It is one among the 72 parent ragas in Carnatic music. The equivalent raga of Chakravaham in Hindustani music would be Ahir Bhairav. Let's talk about the structure of this raga. To put it simply, it is a mix of 2 ragas. The first half, that is Sa to Pa, is like Bhairav or Maya Malava Gaula. And then from Pa to the higher Sa, it's like Kafi or Karahara Priya. So it should be fairly easy to deduce what notes it has. Take Bilaval or Shankaravarnam or the major scale, flatten the Re and flatten the Ni. So this is how the Arohan of Chakravaham goes. Sa re ga ma. That's exactly like Maya Malava Gaula or Bhairav. Pa da ni sa. That's like Kafi or Karahara Priya. And the Avrohan is same notes. Sa ni dha pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. That's Chakravaham. So I'm sure you're already thinking of songs here. It sounds very, very familiar, doesn't it? So let's not wait anymore. Let's jump straight into the chords for this one. So, as usual, key of C. Sa pa sa. Chakravaham, the first half from Sa to Pa is like Maya Malava Gaula. So Sa re ga ma. And then it's like Karahara Priya. Pa da ni sa. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. So let's do what we have been doing so far. Let's make triads out of these notes that we have. So the first one, that's easy. Sa ga pa, that's a C major. The next one would be Re ma. Ooh, fancy sounding chord. This is a D flat augmented. This is a C sharp, D flat. D flat augmented. It's a very, very sinister sounding chord. I'm sure we're not going to use this chord, but yeah, you should know. C major, D flat augmented. Then we have E diminished. Maybe, yeah. F major. Okay, that's an easy to use chord. Then we have a G diminished. Again, slightly sinister sounding chord. Yeah. And then we have an A minor, right? And then we go to a B flat minor. Okay. So if you take the diminished and augmented chords out, which we most likely will not use in our regular compositions, okay, the usable chords that we have is a C major, a B flat minor, and A minor, and then F major. So let's look at some song examples. Super hit song from Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam. Alvela sajan aayo re murad man sukh paayo re alvela sajan aayo re. Alvela Sajan. Beautiful song. You should check it out if you haven't done that already. There's a beautiful Carnatic song that I absolutely love, which is in this ragam. Pibare ramarasam rasane pibare ramarasam Pibare Ramarasam. Pibare Ramarasam. Beautiful song. It's very popular. If you want to look up A.R. Rahman song examples, from the movie Muttu starring Rajnikant, the Tamil audience will probably relate to this song a lot because it has been used in a lot of memes. So yeah, this song, Vidugadaya Varkai, it starts more like Bantuvarali vibe, Kamavardhini vibe. We did that in season 1. It starts like that, but then it changes. Vidugadaya Varkai. That knee comes in, the Shuddha knee comes in, the normal knee, which is not there in Chakravaham. So that's why I call that part probably Bantuvarali, Kamavardhini. Vidugadaya and then it changes Chakravaham. So you can clearly recognize by that ma sound. Na madare. That is a very signature Chakravaham Ahir Bhairav sound, which I think you can very easily recognize when it plays in songs. So let's do some improv here. One very interesting thing that you can do with Chakravaham is start from the F major, which is a very ma sound. It will also fit in the dha because the dha note is being played. Okay, so you can start singing from the dha and play the F major chord and then move on to the C major chord and move your melody down to the sa. So I'm going to do exactly that. Let's see. Aya dha dhani dha na na Chakravaham. So that was Chakravaham or Ahir Bhairav. You can see that the raga has a little bit of sadness in it, although that doesn't define the raga according to Indian classical music systems. We don't attach emotions to ragas. So, for all you know, you can make a perfectly happy, peppy, dancey number in this rag if you are willing to do it. It might sound great. But yeah, an easy way to remember this raga is that the first half is like Bhairav or Mayamala Gaula and the second half is like Kafi or Karahara Priya. Another easy way to remember is take the major scale, take Bilawal, Chakravaham, just flatten the re and flatten the ni and you will get Ahir Bhairav / Chakravaham. From the chords point of view, you can see that I barely use the diminished or the augmented chords. Of course, they have use in them. So if you are making compositions which can use those chords, great. Otherwise, I think you will be happy using just the C major, the B flat minor, the A minor and the F major. In fact, if you notice, most of my transitions were between F major and C major. That's about it. That works great for Chakravaham / Ahir Bhairav. And that's because compositions in this raga are typically very Indian classical driven. We've spoken about this in the Mayamala Gaula episode as well. When ragas have such a heavy sound, the compositions in them are typically very Indian classical driven. The instrumentation is also very Indian classical. You have tablas, you'll have tanpuras, and very little, very minimalistic chord progression. So in that case, a simple F major, C major, a B flat minor will probably just do your job. all the action happens in the main melody. So that's all from me for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found these chords useful. I hope you found these chord progressions useful. Do try them, practice them, make songs with them, make some compositions in Ahir Bhairav, Chakravaham. They sound fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And feel free to experiment. Like the Vidugadaya song, how they started with Bantuvarali Kamavardhini vibe but then moved nicely into the Chakravaham vibe. It's a fantastic change. So yeah, practice these chords, make some music with it, but don't be afraid to break some rules along the way. That's what makes music very interesting. I'll see you in the next episode.
Color.